It starts with energy. It doesn't start with ideas. Ideas are a dime a dozen. It's like a business. You know, oh, I got a great idea. Everybody's got a great idea. Can you execute? Can you get yourself to follow through? Can you find a way to do more for others than anybody else in your category? That's the only way that you're going to expand in business.
You don't need a mentor. You need to finally face the truth, which is it takes work. You're looking for mentors and books and all this other horse because you don't want to put in the fucking work.
A lot of folks never even start the journey, man. Because we all think that if we pray on it, if we do this, if we do that, whatever, if we don't work, it's going to magically happen for us. No. You have to work. We're writing a book every day of our lives. Every day, we're seeing who we are as people. Every day, you have to do this shit. Because why? When you stop doing it, you don't just maintain it. If you stop shooting a gun, you're not going to be a great shot if you pick a gun up a year from now. The only way to keep from getting rusty is to constantly oil that motherfucking machine. The machine is your mind. You got to keep challenging it every day. The only way you're ever going to get to the other side of this journey is you have got to suffer to grow. To grow, you must suffer. And you may have 20 years of pain and suffering to get past it. It may suck, but it will come out the other side where you're coasting.
Everybody says follow your passions. I say that's bullshit. I say follow your efforts. It's amazing how we're all passionate about things. We are all passionate about something. But no matter what, it all nets out to where do you put your time? Because when people put in their time, you get better at things. And when you get better at something, you get good at something, then you have a chance to be great at something. And you know what I've learned? Nobody ever quits anything they're great at. And once you get great at it, it's amazing how passionate you become about it. It's not just about passion. It's not just about saying I'm doing it. It's not even about incorporating. It's not about the idea. It's about, are you prepared and are you willing to do the work?
The reality is most people aren't, but that's the opportunity. There's nothing you can't accomplish in life with the right amount of work.
Everybody's got ideas. That's the easy part. You have to execute.
You want a six-pack? It's not about reading about a six-pack. It's not about watching videos about a six-pack. It's about doing the work that gets you a fucking six-pack. Enough. You need to start doing. We lack the work ethic for the things we want. Everybody's looking for bullshit excuses. Enough with the mental horse. Go fucking execute. Go fucking work.
Because it's not in the dreaming, it's in the doing.
Fear is something that stops us all, but it doesn't have to.
Jumping is scary, but let me tell you this. If you don't ever jump, your parachute will never open. You will never soar. Now you'll be safe, and you'll sit there with that parachute on your back, all them skills you got, and you'll have it packed away, and you'll never get cut up on the rocks. But if you do not jump, you will never soar. You may be the greatest ever lived, but you ain't gonna know unless you jump.
There's no courage without fear. Face the thing you fear, and fear will leave you. Don't permit fear to control your life, not even for 5 minutes. Think of the people that are afraid to go into their own business. They're afraid to move to the place they'd really like to go. What are they doing? Their life is drying up, it's shrinking.
The hesitation is the thing that really messes up the chance at having your dreams. Get out of the middle. You have to be able to take that shot at the thing that you dream. You have to be able to take that shot at that love that you want, at that life that you want to build. You have to be able to go. Just like life, there's nothing to hold on to. And we're all trying to hold on to something. And we gotta just get comfortable falling, knowing there's nothing to hit.
If you look at anyone that's happy or successful in life, it's because they know how to keep fear in check. Fear is always going to be there, but you've got to start training your mind to beat fear down when it pipes up and tells you these lies. When you want something new and fear pipes up and tells you can't have it, you've got to say, yes, I can. When you want to try something new and fear pipes up and tells you shouldn't do it, you've got to say, yes, I should. When you want to go somewhere new and fear pipes up and says you won't do it, you've got to say, yes, I will. Too many of you think that you're the person that fear is telling you are every day. I'm weak, I'm insignificant, blah, blah, blah. It's all a load of bollocks, and is only true in your mind because you listen to it. And you need to realize that you have complete control over your mind. You need to start talking back with your true voice and telling fear to f*** off. Because I'll tell you this, fear will control you your whole life as long as you let it. So train your mind.
Give up something to get something. You must fail 100 times to succeed once. You only learn when you fail.
When you fail, it's okay to get depressed, it's okay to cry, it's okay to go home, but eventually you have to get over it and move on. The greatest people who've ever walked this planet constantly had setbacks in life and failures. Constantly.
Most people stop at failure. We've all failed at things. I'm going to continue to fail at stuff. It's the most powerful tool you can use, but it all depends on how you use it. It's that drive inside of you. It's the fuel that burns you like something that's never burned inside you before.
It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
I'm telling you right now, if you are going to birth your dream, your calling, your passion, you can't draw back when life gets tough. You've got to stand up to it and push. To every person in this room who's had a struggle, who's had some pains, who's had some tests, let me tell you some of the stuff you've been through. Don't pay it any attention. It is just a sign that the baby is coming. You're on the verge of birthing. I don't care whether you're 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. There's something down inside of you that's still kicking inside of you that wants to get out and it wants to live. There's something in you that needs to be fed, that needs to be stirred, that needs to be electrified, that needs to be illuminated. There's something down inside of you. Cry, let me out.
It's okay to be unbalanced for a while. It's okay. Don't be all this stuff people say. You gotta be balanced. To be the best in the world at what you do, you have to be unbalanced to find every bit of fucking energy and strength that you have to pull it off. Then you get balanced once you become great. So if your family doesn't understand, why are you so daggone crazy? Because I'm trying to be the best I can to give you the best that I am. And it takes being obsessed to where people think you're crazy.
I gotta commit my very being to this thing. I gotta breathe it, I gotta eat it, I gotta sleep it. And until you get there, you'll never be successful in life. But once you get there, I guarantee you, the world is yours.
Almost any accomplishment has come at the hands of people who've taken risks, people who are willing to push the envelope, people who are willing to explore the unknown. We will never make progress unless we're willing to take risks.
You cannot get to the mountaintop without taking a few missteps. Failure is not a bad thing. Ask yourself, what's the opportunity from the failure, and get in the game, because when you get to the last hour of your last day, it will not be the failures you regret, it'll be all the risks you didn't take.
You cannot let a fear of failure stop you from doing what's going to make you great. You cannot succeed without this risk of failure. You must go out and you must take these risks. Do what's uncomfortable and scary and hard but pays off in the long run. Be willing to fail. Fail, pick yourself up, and fail again. Live like this as best you can, and I guarantee you will look back on a life well lived.
Just because you fail doesn't mean you're a failure.
There's so much power in failure because you learn so much from it.
I believe in you. I know you can do it, all right? The worst thing you can do is give up now and quit. What you can do is bounce back. What you can do is be resilient. What you can do is turn that whole thing around, become great. But the worst thing you can do is quit. So don't quit, don't give up, don't give in, hang in there.
If I don't win, I showed up, I gave my valid effort. And tomorrow I'll do the same thing. And I'll continue to throw shit against the wall. And something will stick, which will never define me. It'll just re-motivate that my tactics work. Every day I'll throw more up there, try it again, and I'll never get comfortable.
I want you to fail forward. I want you to get to a place in your life that every mistake you make, every setback you get, right? Every obstacle that you don't overcome, every barrier you can't climb. I don't want you to give up, but I want you to fail forward. I'm saying that you got to learn from your mistakes, that every mistake you make, you fail a class, get back up and try again. You lose a job, get back up and try again. You put all your money in investment, get back and try it again. If you start a business and it don't work, don't stop, don't quit, fail forward. Learn from each and every one of your mistakes. Don't quit, don't give up. If it gets hard, you tie a knot around yourself, you double tie if you have to, but you hold on. You got to embrace the faith and believe that one day gonna be my day. But one day can't be your day if you give up. If you quit, no day will ever be your day. I'm telling you today, I'm telling you to your face, you can have whatever you're willing to struggle for. Because remember, without struggle, there's no progress.